Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. Okay. How about right there? I am having a Mexican beer, Pacifico. I didn't know I had to have my device set like that. Okay. But anyway, I wanted to ring in 2024 and to kind of reflect on what 2023 was like. Did y'all have a good 2023? Mine was full of challenges, but I'm glad that it's a new year. Hey, buddy. I'm glad you guys made it. How was your new year? I've had about 2 of these Pacifico Clara, so I'm kind of feeling it. But outside was completely bonkers. I'm sure it was where you guys were at too, but in the back of my yard, it's quite a bit of land, so over here it's just an excuse for Mexicans to shoot their guns. I had a neighbor who would ride my motorcycle with me. He's actually the guy that taught me how to ride my bike. He would love to just sing karaoke and just blast his gun. Really awesome guy, super tall. I think he's Native American. Let me see who's here because I just love you guys. I miss you guys. I want to say hello. John Jackson's here. Minyard E. Fletcher. Hello, beautiful. Happy New Year. I want to wish you guys a beautiful, amazing 2024. And to kind of reflect on 2023 too, because we all got our challenges. We all got, shit that happens to us. But it's like, do you have what it takes to overcome shit and come out stronger at the end of it, Diesel likes, oops. Too many brewskis. Yeah, I don't know if it's a gun or if it's fireworks, but John Tate is here. Let's see who else is here. I really want to wish you guys a happy new year. Did you guys have barbecue? My mom, my family is like all around me, so I got my cousin next door, my mom in front of me. So it's like she made some barbecue and tried to set up this umbrella, and it was delicious barbecue. Delicious barbecue. Ignacio's here. David Tate. Roderick Roche. I don't know what that monster goblin thing is, but I hope you had a great 2023. There's some people on YouTube who are really established in accomplishing some weight loss goals. And I know exactly what that's like, because even though I'm not exactly where I want to be right now, it's so motivating to have these guys to watch and to see their motivation as well, because we all got those days where it's like, dude, I just want some fucking carbs and I want to go to bed. But you can't be like that. You can't be like that. You have to say, I need to have what it takes to accomplish my goals. And is it going to take me forever because, I don't have the courage to do it? Or am I just going to do what it takes? Plain and simple. You got people who have discipline and people who do not. That's what separates the winners from the quitters. So in 2024, are you just guys coming into it? Or there's so much happening, right? So much happening in 2024 with the elections and our rights as citizens. I think we should take that very, very seriously. But I don't want this live stream to be too, negative Nancy. Hey, let me tell you guys something about this Pacifico Mexican beer. It's pretty good. Wish I could talk to you on the phone like friends. I'm also a driver. I love new friends. John Jackson's one of my friends. He emailed me a picture of him and his dad. I want to do that portraits so bad. John Jackson, I think of you. I think of you. Because I'm really good at doing portraits. And when John Jackson sent me that photo, I simply did not have the time. But you know what, John Jackson? I'm off on weekends now. Don't be surprised when I surprise you with the badass portrait, because I'm very good at them. I'm very, very good at them. It's surprising, too, what you can accomplish in your life to make your dreams come true. So I encourage you guys to just to throw all of your, excess skeletons in your closet or whatever, throw it all away. Throw away all of your worries, your fears, and just to dive into 2024 in believing in all of your dreams coming true. Because if it's in your heart, God gave it to you. And you can do it. Why not? If God gave you something, a vision, and said, hey, okay, so I'm an individual and I want something. I want to be healthy. I want to be educated. I want to make a certain amount of money. I want the quality lifestyle that I've always dreamed of. If that shit comes to you, it's not out of thin air. It's because it's in your heart. And that tells you that if it's in your heart, you have what it takes to get it. Can you imagine if God tells you that you can do something and accomplish that dream, that vision that you have, and you can do it and it actually happens? Why wouldn't you go and grab it? Why wouldn't you go and grab it? Why would you sit on your ass all day? I know why. Because there's weight on our shoulders. So just brush all that shit to the side. It's easier said than done, but I think we could do it in 2024. Why not, right? We only get this one life. We only get this one chance to make something of ourselves. Our story, our life, our decisions are ultimately what make what people remember us as when we pass away. So I encourage you guys just to fucking go for it. And that's called like the leap of faith, right? Too many Pacificos. Shit's good. Let's see. John Jackson, I'm thinking of you, buddy. Ryan Peterson's here, Mountain Time in El Paso, Texas. So Ryan's still waiting on 2024. Look, Shannon's here. Happy New Year, Sheila. Happy New Year, Shannon. You guys go subscribe to Shannon Thomas Trucking. She's also friends with Wilburner Express. Great people on YouTube. I think you would love all of the stuff that they have to offer. If you're interested in becoming an owner-operator, these guys have been there, they've done it, and will tell you not just the good things about being an owner-operator or how much they make. They're going to be honest with you and tell you exactly how it is if you want the education. I don't think that they would encourage you to buy your own equipment right now, but I think that they would be real with you and tell you exactly what you should know if you're interested in becoming an owner-operator. Shannon is badass. I love Shannon. I love Toby. I love like the female truckers. So down with you guys. Hi Sheila, Happy New Year and long time no talk. I know, right, Kelly Dukes? It's been a while since I've been live. I tried to go live and I put my phone to the side, but it didn't let me. It's like, no, turn it back the other way. I said, okay. Much love and a Happy New Year to you, Trucker Gal. Much love to you too, Arturo. Melvin's here. Melvin's one of my favorites. Hello, Trucker Gal. You look great. Your hair looks really nice. Thank you very much. It's been kind of misty outside. Even though I love the fireworks that happen at the end of the year, the next day it's so ugly outside, right? It gets all muggy and gross and it's like, oh, I don't think fireworks are a good idea. What's wrong with the bonfire? Just have a bonfire and a beer and we're good. But It is fantastic to watch all of those fireworks going on. I'm praying that you will call me. I don't have her number. Fernando's here, says Happy New Year. Jordan Matthews, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you guys too. Nicole Bulls here. Happy New Year's from Little Pine First Nation. Sus. Let me try to say that. Saskatchewan, Canada, Treaty 6. Nice. That sounds far away. Porfirio Lopez is here. Happy New Year. A big shout out from Somis, California. Badass, dude. Hello. Thank you for coming. Welcome. I wanted to throw this post party to welcome 2024. I don't know what you guys kind of like have in store for 2024, but I hope it gets better. I really, really do. I've been kind of watching and learning about all this bullshit that's been going on, and it feels like this is like the end of the rope. If we don't do something about our rights this year in 2024, imagine your kids, imagine our kids, the life that they're gonna live because we decide to just stay shut up. I don't want to stay shut up. I want to vote this year. If it comes to like a rally or anything, I don't know what move that we could make that would make a difference big enough to say, hey, we don't want you to all right, so I might lose some people here, but Bin Laden wanted to, not Bin Laden, Biden wanted to support the war in Ukraine and offered, right, all of this money to, all these weapons to Ukraine. Why not sell the weapons to Ukraine? That way, instead of being in a deficit, we're actually at a profit, right? And the money comes back to the American people. Have you guys seen the infrastructure that's going on in the United States? It's like the population is not keeping up with the infrastructure, and we're just all going crazy. We're all going crazy. We're mad at each other, cutting each other off in traffic, where if COVID-19 was happening and everybody was at home, then the essential workers could have been working on the roads to keep up with, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all, the management, it feels like, in the United States is really not up to par than what it should be. And whenever that shit was going on, Trump was in office. So, I don't know what the fuck is going on. But I don't want to not say anything about it, Vivek Ramaswamy 2024. Okay, so with that Vivek guy, right? He didn't like that Trump was being taken off the ballot in Colorado and Maine. So he was like, well, I'm not going to be on the ballot either. Well, then you're kind of destroying another hope that we may have, for people in Colorado to vote for you. Because he doesn't seem like a bad candidate. But at the same time, it's like, if Democratic states can wipe out a Republican candidate, why can't Republican states wipe out a Democratic candidate? Because there's really no incentive to do so in the first place, right? Because Trump was never charged. Trump was never convicted. So then it just leaves everybody for free game to get wiped out of the ballot, right? I don't know. Let's pay attention to this Pacifico. I had a great 2023, but at the same time, the only reason why I did have a great 2023 is because of all the shit that I learned. And that comes with age, right? When you learn a lot of shit, you grow wisdom. And I'm very, very thankful for that. So I'll cheers to 2023 for all of the wisdom that I gained. There's more to come too, right? More wisdom. Diesel Life says, Sheila 2024. Yeah, right. And that Border Patrol, Lord Jesus. Gosh, we're doomed. It's... I'm at a loss for words on that one. Shannon says, when you get ready to go live, go into your advanced settings and you can change it to horizontal setting, and then it will allow you to do the live putting phone horizontal. I tried to find that, but I couldn't. I'm not very good at this. Can I do it while I'm live now? Advanced settings. Nope. I never go live. Oh well. Next time, right? I won't stay live very long, but I'm glad you guys are here. Government is too big. Why does it even have to be a politician in office in the first place, right? They're not even for the people. They're for themselves. Therefore, it destroys the country. It seems like globally, there's an incentive to, you know what it looks like? I don't know very much, but it seems like all of the business that the United States does with China, because Trump was president, right? And Trump wanted to tax China. I'm probably going to get in a lot of trouble for this, but I like to pay attention to shit that's going on. So Trump was president, and when China was bringing over, you know, merchandise to sell here in America, Trump wanted to tax the shit out of them, which is fucking boss. But China didn't like that. I don't think China wants Trump in office because of all the money that he makes with, you know, the profits and stuff, because of all the products. Well, then COVID-19 happened, and then COVID-19 supposedly came from a lab in China. So was it a biochemical weapon? If so, can you imagine if Trump is president again? Maybe that's what Biden wants to prevent. Because I often wonder, what the fuck are the Democrats doing? They're destroying the country. Meanwhile, I'm thinking Trump wants to help the country. So I'm just kind of like trying to look at all aspects, right? And then the war with Ukraine and Russia, and it's a complete mess. There obviously has to be some type of like negotiation or something like that to get some type of order. And there's like a group or something, right? Like a WEF or WWE or something like that. World something. Oh, I just got a text message. But yeah, I don't know. There's so much going on. I don't even know half of the shit that's going on. But it should be every country does business with their own people, right? As far as oil and shit that like that, okay, that's different. But when it comes to like toys or clothes or shit that the people, you know, need in stores, yeah, you take care of your own shit. But when it comes to resources, then you can do business globally. Because there's different parts of the world that offer like different shit. You know what's going on? We need a female in office. We need a female in office. No? Sorry. But anyway, that's just my whole point about 2024. It's so important. So important to know like who's fucking making decisions. And it seems like a lot of drama too, right? There's a lot of drama on YouTube, but at the same time, there's a lot of drama in politics as well. I mean, with court systems, it's like YouTube drama ain't shit compared to the establishment. Yep. It seems like America is getting fed up from the inside out. It's like a game of chess. They're putting their pieces in place, then next you'll know it's checkmate. That's what I'm afraid of. Like, is it checkmate already? I don't think so, right? The move that the establishment made that made me think that there's still hope, you know what, it actually made me think that we're doomed, is when they took away the voting rights of people in Colorado and Maine. When they said, okay, so we're going to defame Trump through the court system, make him pay for or accuse him of insurrection. They couldn't accomplish that in time for the campaign, so now they're just telling the American people, hey, you get no choice. We're taking your choice from you. That's what kind of made me think, like, we're fucked. But not yet, right? Because you still have the Supreme Court. I don't know. I hope it gets better. 2024 is going to be crazy. I drink to that. I love you, Sheila. I love you too, David. You can't change it once you start the live. Ah, that sucks. I'll get used to it. I don't go live very often, but this job is completely different than the one that I had last time. My soul was sold to this fucking asshole. So I'm glad I'm out of there. I'm glad I'm out of there. It is just night and day compared to where I come from. It's like, why the fuck did I go through that? I was working my fucking ass off. Meanwhile, this guy's like fucking, I don't know. I ain't even gonna go there because I've had a few drinks. And I'm just, you guys have to understand that I really don't like that guy. And I could talk 9 miles of shit on him. 9 miles of fucking shit on that guy. But I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. It was disgusting. Anyway, if only you guys knew half the shit that I've said already. He ain't nothing. He's gone. And he was a dispatcher? How does somebody get in a position to be a dispatcher when you're a piece of shit? Come on, don't you even know this guy that you hired? God, he's just scummy. Absolutely scummy. I don't know. Unfortunately, you can have credentials on paper that'll get you in a position of power, but they'll never recognize your dignity. Never. WEF, yeah. I was gonna say WWF or some shit like that. Mark Martin's here. He says, cheers to an awesome 2024, Sheila. I'm hoping to God that we are very blessed in 2024. You cannot have such a shitty storm constantly. There's always, you know, a subside in the tide. So cheers to that. Cheers to hope. I'm not done believing. Don't stop believing. Anyway, dude, that guy, that singer, what's his name? Steve Perry? He has an amazing voice. Amazing voice. I like that song, Oh Sherry. Sometimes I'm like, he's saying Oh Sheila. But he has an amazing voice, no doubt about that. 14 minutes till New Year. Oh, you're behind though, Mendoza. Is there already 2024 over there? Gotta vote out the rhinos and Dems. We should just... I don't know what to do. I mean, if you stop voting Republican, you stop voting Democrat, and I think RFK Jr. is coming in as an independent. I'll take him. I'll take him besides Trump. But I would love to see, like, Trump as a adversary. Do they call that? They call him like an adversary. Somebody who gives them advice, because his business politics are off the fucking chain. For him to tax China on all that shit that they're bringing in, it just makes us more money. And he was also saying that, why are we giving fucking weapons to Ukraine even though they're like an ally or NATO or all that? No, you fucking charge them. I was like, dude, he's all right because he's making us money. He's not just giving it away. Didn't we also give like $6 billion to fucking Hamas for a deal to surrender over hostages or something like that? It's a fucking mess out there. Lord. I was delivering in El Paso today. Just made it home to Albuquerque. Badass. You just made it home to Albuquerque. I bet you are exhausted. Hello, Sheila. Happy New Year, dear. Hey, Hex. Happy New Year. Cheers to everyone up in here. Badass. I'll cheers to that. This beer is really good. It's my first time trying it. Pacifico. Very, very good. I think that's my second one, but I might have a third. I'm delivering to a place called New Hope, Minnesota this week. So maybe I'll have New Hope this year. You know what? There's never a time to not invite hope, in my opinion. Damn, Sheila, you rock. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Another cheers. It looks like that's about all the comments, so I'll let you guys go. I wanted to wish you a badass 2024. It's gonna be January, or it's already January 1st. I can't believe it, but gosh, let's just give it all we got. Believing that there is some type of voice that we do have as American people, and just stand up for our rights to bear arms, our rights to vote. All that shit matters for the future of our kids, for the future of our education system. It just matters. So God bless you. 2024, here we come, and Americans still do have a voice. Bye, you guys. Good night.